So you want to learn how to start your own YouTube channel? Well, you came to the right place. What's up guys, welcome back to Elements Gaming. My name is Daxton and today I'm going to be talking to you about all of the little details that you need to know before you start a YouTube channel. And this is all the hardware you're going to need, all the software you're going to need, just everything that you need to get the basic understanding of what is required of you as a YouTube creator. So first of all, I'm not going to go over what type of channel you're creating, because obviously if you're watching this video you have an idea of what kind of YouTube channel you're looking to create. Me, I am a gaming channel. Me and my friend Aaron made this channel together. We're just starting out, so we're kind of small, but we decided we were going to make a gaming channel together. Now that involves a couple things that I'll get into later that is different for, say, just your average vlogger, person who stands in front of a camera and just talks into a microphone like I'm doing now. Slightly different stuff going on there, but it's basically the same. So the things that you're going to need are going to be, number one, a camera. Now don't worry, don't freak out about a camera. I know you see the DSLR cameras, mirrorless cameras, they're going for $1,000. If you have a cell phone that has a camera on it that's been made within the past couple years, you probably have a good enough camera in your pocket to do YouTube. And just to prove that, the camera that you're watching on now is with my iPhone 8 Plus. And it's got a pretty good camera on there. It's not shooting at 4K right now. It's shooting at 1080p at 60 frames per second because that's what I upload to YouTube. And I'm not trying to waste all the space for a 4K video. But don't worry about a camera. You probably got one. And if not, you can always start with a cheaper camera and work your way up. Another thing that you're definitely going to need that you cannot discount the importance of is a good microphone. This microphone here, I actually bought a couple years ago because I was going to record music, but I bought this microphone and the sound quality of this is just so much better than what you would get with your phone camera and your phone microphone. Use your phone camera, don't use the phone microphone because it's really garbage compared to something like this XLR. Now there's different types of microphones that you can get. You can get an XLR just like this one, but if you do that, keep in mind that you're going to have to buy a preamp and you're going to have to buy something that has phantom power, which my preamp has phantom power built into it. I use the PreSonus AudioBox USB preamp. It's sitting right there. And then this whole setup here cost me under 200 bucks, but if you want a really good setup that doesn't include having all the wires and all the knobs that you have to turn, then you could always just use a USB microphone. USB condenser mics are pretty good. A lot of people use the Blue Yeti microphone. That's a very popular, and that's totally fine. You can get something like that, but just know in the future you might want to upgrade to something like an XLR just to get that premium quality that you wouldn't get from a USB microphone. There's a lot of things that you can do with XLR mics that you can't do with USB mics. Just keep that in mind. Going along with other stuff that you're going to need a tripod. Now the tripod that you're sitting on right now is just your basic. It's probably 2.5 feet tall. It can stand up to 7-8 feet if I really wanted it to. And the reason I use that is just because I like to have my microphone sitting up a little higher looking down at me. I think it gives it a better overall look. Your mileage may vary. You may want an eye level camera, and that's totally fine. You may want one that's a little lower looking up at you. That's your preference, and however you want to set it up, you can. However, if you are going to do vlogs and you're going to take your camera with you and do like adventures with your camera and record that kind of stuff, and it's not just going to be sitting on a desk, the kind of tripod that I'm using now is not going to work for you. You're going to need something like this tripod, and I can't remember the brand of it, but it's flexible, but it's also very sturdy. So once it's locked in place, it's not going to move. And the reason I don't use it is just because when you spread it out, it's just not as tall as my other stand, but you get what you pay for. This was a little more expensive than that microphone stand, but it does amazing work. It's very sturdy, and I would recommend this to anybody that's looking for any type of vlog. It's better than like a selfie stick. Don't get a selfie stick for your vlogs. Those things are really just flimsy, and it's just going to be flopping all over the place. Get one of these, you won't regret it. Now, let's talk about, like for me, I'm a gaming channel, so that means that I'm going to need some more software to record my games. Now, if you're recording on a PC like I have, PCs are really easy because all the software to record is included in your PC with your graphics card, usually. So with that being said, you don't really have to do anything super extra for recording on a PC. Now, if you're recording on like a Nintendo Switch or a PS4, like the other guy that I have this channel with, Aaron, he games on PC, but also PS4 and Nintendo Switch, so he had to buy a capture card, which he got the Elgato HD60S capture card. And if you want to make high quality videos and you're gaming on console, that's kind of a must. There's no getting around that. You could use the share features with the PS4 or the Xbox One, but the Xbox One I think only limits you to the past 30 seconds or minute, and then the PS4, the quality when it uploads is just not very good and you can't edit it, so I would stay away from those. Like I said earlier, you get what you pay for, and the HD60S from Elgato, it does a really good job of recording gameplay, and it's super simple to use. Now, after you get your gameplay recorded, and this is for anybody, you really need some kind of editing software. It's not going to be great if you just record it on your phone and then upload it straight from your phone to YouTube. You're not going to be able to get the intros that you are going to be able to get on other types of editing software. Now, don't discount Windows Movie Maker if you're on a budget, because it can do some really great things. However, there's some things that Windows Movie Maker can't do. Like, for example, you can't put a whole lot of like audio tracks onto Windows Movie Maker. You get a video track and you get an audio track, and if you're using a camera and your microphone, well, that's going to be all you can put on Windows Movie Maker, which might be fine for some people, but just know it's very limited in what you can do. Now, I was very lucky when I was in college. I was able to use Adobe Premiere Pro, or not Pro, just Adobe Premiere, and we got that for free for being a student. But then I used that for a while. Whenever I stopped going to that college, I didn't get it anymore because I wasn't a student. So now I use Sony Vegas Pro 15. And yeah, if you go to the website and download Sony Vegas Pro 15 straight from them, it's going to be around $400, I think. But don't buy it from them, because there are different ways that you can get it. Like the Humble Bundle store, they had it on the Humble Bundle for $20 included in all of the software that was included. And that's a big discount going from the $400 to the $20, and you can find it on deals like that all over the place. So don't buy it on Sony Vegas website. Look around. You might be able to find it on like Kingwin or something like that for cheaper, or if you're really tech savvy, which I am not condoning this, but you might be able to get it for free. But if you want a legit copy, just go ahead and pay the $20 and get it, and that way you can start making videos, and it's going to be great, and you're going to make such high quality videos that your channels are going to explode. So these are the basic things that you need, and this doesn't even include like the ideas and stuff that are really going to push your videos to the edge. If somebody clicks on your video and you don't have good editing, you don't have good audio, and you don't have very good video, well, quite honestly, why would the viewer want to watch your video? You're just putting yourself at a disadvantage when they can go to another channel and click on a video that actually looks nice and sounds nice. You don't want to put yourself in a disadvantage, because YouTube is really saturated right now with the types of content that everybody is creating. There's so many people trying YouTube because you can make a living on YouTube and being your own boss just by making videos all day. And that is so cool. Like, I understand wanting to get into this profession and making money off of sitting in your house all day and playing games or just talking to a camera. Like that's such a good job. You would enjoy that so much, and I totally get it, but you got to put in a lot of effort to get there, and you got to put in a lot of hours, and you cannot skimp on any of this stuff. You have to really be on your A game, because you are competing with some of the best out there. Think of Tfue. Think of Ninja and his editing software and his stream capabilities. Think of Ali A. And all these are gaming channels, but Markiplier, PewDiePie, look at how much editing PewDiePie does compared to some of the smaller YouTubers, and you can really see why PewDiePie is still at the top. Anyway, if you create a channel, good luck. I know that if you just take these small little details into consideration, you'll do great. And put your own spin on your channel. I mean, don't copy anybody else's, because if you copy somebody, that channel is already out there. Why would they want to see it again? With that being said, guys, I will be doing a comparison between an XLR mic like this one versus a USB microphone in the future, if you want to see that, to compare and see what your money is really getting you. But in the meantime, go ahead and like and subscribe, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one.